be doing a gossip reading for the collective. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for whatever support you send this way. Likes, shares, comments, subscribes, timestamps, donations, everything that you guys do to support me and the work that I do really helps me to be able to take care of myself as I'm here to help everyone take care of themselves. So thank you so much for that. And especially this weekend, thank you so much for any of the donations you send my way, because it really is going to help me to be able to just have a nice weekend with my friend who is going to be, I haven't seen him since February because he's been in jail. And he's also going to have to go talk to the people in Payette about the shit he's got going on there this next Monday. So I don't know how long he's going to be out here with me. But it would be great to just enjoy this weekend together. And all the stuff you guys do really helps to allow me to be able to do things like that. Anyway, let's get started with this reading. And apparently my bad gossip cards just disappeared off the face of the planet. But yeah. First, we got this thing. This thing popped out all by itself. I feel like you guys have been, oh, the song that just came to mind. 'Cause I'm digging down for the deep. Oh, that's Bluebird by Miranda Lambert, I think. No, that's not. But let's see, what song is that? Yeah, it is Bluebird by Miranda Lambert. It is. 34 was bad, so I just turned to 35. A lot of people are talking about how you have really learned how to just let go, how to close the door when situations are over, how to move forward after hard circumstances or harsh and painful situations. So people are definitely noticing the improvements you've made. People may also be talking about the buried treasure that is underneath your exterior or your demeanor. Some of you may keep a very stoic demeanor when it comes to interacting with others. But people are talking about how underneath that kind of reserved nature and detached nature, there's a wealth of beauty to be found. Cooking up a plan. Somebody may also be talking about you knowing where some sort of riches are or some sort of wealth is or something along those lines, and they may be talking about you coming up with a plan to be able to create this wealth or to be able to find this wealth in some way. Somebody could be discussing you going on a treasure hunt if you're actually going on a treasure hunt. Or what are those things called when you... What is that called? I can't think of the name of it right now, where there's the list, a scavenger hunt. If there's a scavenger hunt you participated in recently or you're getting ready to participate in, people could be talking about that too. Some of you could be doing a scavenger hunt with your child. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. People may be talking about your sacrificial nature as well, about how you are able to overcome anything emotional that comes your way. Once again, people may be discussing how plain you look or how reserved you are or how stoic you are or how natural you are or something where people really don't see what's underneath that. But the people who know you a lot deeper are like, oh no, you have no idea what kind of treasure is buried underneath the surface of this. So whatever your surface is, people cannot tell what's underneath you or underneath that surface unless they actually get to know you. Virgo. A gift of value comes to you now. Don't let appearances deceive you. Love. So people could also be saying, you know, there might actually be an ex or two of yours that could be discussing you and telling people, you know, don't let appearances fool you. Don't let, you know, what you think they are fool you or anybody else's words fool you. Don't let your overthinking get in the way, because this really is a gift of love to have this person in your life. People definitely find you to be extremely valuable, deep, emotional, intuitive, lucky, abundant. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. So stick out your chin and grin and say, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. You are somebody that digs deeper beneath the surface too. You're not somebody that's looking at the surface when it comes to the people that you interact with. You are somebody who's very interested in what is inside of somebody. And you do everything you can to unbury that and uncover that. You are also somebody that it feels like the whole sky lit up with sun when you walk into people's lives. Somebody may also be saying something about the overthinking that you do as well. People are talking about the golden energy of your communication. Your communication skills and your intelligence is very off the charts. There's not a lot of people that they've met that are like you. My daughter drew this for me. So once again, with children, if you have children, people are definitely discussing you and your children. People may be discussing a plan that your children are cooking up, or a plan that you might be cooking up with your children. People may be talking about a trip that you're planning as well. People may be talking about the gifts that you give people, or maybe the gifts that they saw somebody give you. And these gifts are just, these gifts are nothing in comparison to the priceless gift of your presence. Wow. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. You know what's, this is actually reminding me of, okay, my ex-husband, when he bought me the first bouquet of flowers that he bought me, he got my younger sister a bouquet of roses too, because she was there. But the bouquet that he got me, middle name was, the bouquet that he got me had one white rose in the middle of it. And actually he asked them to put it in the middle of it because he knew white roses were my favorite. But it had all different other kinds of flowers around it. And he's like, I could have just got you a bouquet of roses, but that would be the same as everyone else or everything else. And you're very different from everything and everyone else. You stand out very much. And that one white rose right in the center of that kind of represents how you stand out in the middle of the other flowers. So somebody could be talking about you standing out too. The gift of your roots, the gift of your family tree, the gift of where you came from. The gift of your strength and your stability. People can rely on you. People can count on you. If they leave and they come back, they know that you're going to be there. People may be saying that you're a rock in their life in some sort of way. People may be discussing your hair as well, especially if you recently got it permed or if you did something new with it. They may also be discussing your eyes, especially the color of your eyes. But in general, how clear they can see your eyes, how clear they can see who you are through your eyes. There might be somebody saying that you are extremely overly emotional as well. That you have a tendency to pick up on the plans everyone's making as well. Because you overthink things at times, I feel like you connect the dots very easily and you're able to put pieces together when there's situations going on around you that people aren't telling you about. So people are definitely discussing that you are very good at being able to figure out plans that are going on behind the scenes. Earth Angel 1188, ideas, inspirations, inventions, ideas dawning, new thoughts, new understandings. You shine a light on things. You expose plans. I feel like people can't really surprise you either, because you already knew what was coming before it was coming. Even if you're not clairvoyant, you are somebody who is very good at being able to piece things together and figure things out. People are also discussing the luck and abundance that's coming your way for the beauty that you are. You have a lot of good karma coming your way, a lot of good energy coming your way because of the good energy that you have put out there for others. Sing a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorns. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorns. So people are talking about every rose has its thorns. That you may be the most beautiful rose ever that they've ever seen, but you still have your thorns. And he who wants the rose must respect the thorns. People may be discussing music as well. Somebody here could be writing music. That could be where a lot of this luck and abundance could be coming from. Somebody could have an idea in regards to music in some way. Somebody may be inventing a new instrument. There might actually be somebody here who's inventing a new instrument. And who's to say we can't do that? I mean, fuck. When it comes to, like, say the stars and the constellations and shit, yeah, those are already set out and mapped out and all that kind of shit. But who's to say that we can't come up with our own? That's how they originally came up with the constellations we have now, is people sat there and made their own fucking constellations. They're like, oh, this looks like a bear, we're going to make it a bear. Oh, this looks like a giant spoon, we're going to call it the Big Dipper. And then there's the Little Dipper right next to it. They made those themselves. And so, who's to say we can't make new things? And I feel like you are somebody who makes a lot of new things. More money, same problems. Less money, same problems. People may be discussing how your financial position may have changed. There may still be the same problems going on in your life in some way. Put one foot in front of the other. 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Fight. Mortal Kombat. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Mortal Kombat. So, anyway. People may be talking about the fight that is going on within your family. People may be talking about how you're ready for a fight, if there needs to be a fight. Somebody may actually be discussing that you may be getting ready to initiate a confrontation that could lead to a fight as well. Just put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Just put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. You know what's funny about the year without a Santa Claus? Me and my ex were watching it at one point in time, and I was like, wow, if they made this show today, people would be so up in arms and upset about this, because they got that song in there where he's like, if you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay. Could you imagine somebody singing that to children these days? If you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay. Popeye. So there's a lot of stuff here about cartoons. People could be talking about childhood or their childhood with you. There might actually be a sibling discussing you as well. Aquarius, friendly. Virgo, again. Gemini. Yeah, there could definitely be siblings discussing you. Capricorn. Pisces, intuitive. I still get Capricorn and Aries so mixed up with the symbols that come out for them. O-U-K. Are you okay? W-E. New. And I know she knows. And I know she knows. She knows. She knows. She knows. And I know she knows. And I know she knows. So somebody could definitely be talking about you knowing about certain plans or certain situations or certain things that they've tried to keep hidden from you in some sort of way. Some of you, there could actually be an inheritance or some sort of money that was supposed to come to you, or some sort of treasure or some sort of something that was supposed to be yours that somebody may have in some way had been able to take, fake. Somebody may have had like a fake ID, fake birth certificate. Could even be something here about a kidnapping as well. Breadcrumbs by Jacob Lee. Really good song. I actually had to look up whether or not he had been kidnapped after I listened to that song, because that's really what it sounds like. It sounds like a kid that was kidnapped from their parents. And of course, it could have been one that ran away, I mean, I guess, but that's what came into my mind, was a kid that was kidnapped from their parents. Mom and Dad, did you ever look for me? Did you leave the lights on at 8:30 when I would go to bed? Fate, pate, eat, feet, feature, a great feat. What is that called? I can't remember what that is called, but we're just going to say masterpiece. Oh, magnum opus. Like the, oh, now I can't think of that stupid name either. Magnum opus, which is basically the greatest work of art of your life. Whether that be a great literature or a great painting or a great creation, whatever creation is the greatest creation of your life. People may be discussing something about the greatest creation of your life and how you have yet to even begin that for some of you. They feel like you need to start that before something ends up happening and you don't get to, far away. I'm not out here alone. Far away. Is that the name of that song? Give me some sign of life. Some sign that I'm not out here alone. Water. Waterway. Cake. Have your cake and eat it too. Wake. Wake and bake. Take and bake. Papa Murphy's. Taz. Tease. Sleaze. Somebody could be saying that you are too flirty, too flashy, too showy, or like maybe you wear too slinky of clothes, or, you know, people could be discussing as well the shifts and changes that you have gone through over the years. How you went from somebody very plain, unnoticeable, almost invisible, to somebody that really stands out. You're no longer afraid of showing who you are. UGLY, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. People could also be talking about the people who have hurt you as well, and how they have no alibi for the things that they've done. They have no excuses. Eep. Is that the name of the chick off of Crudes? Is her name Eep? People may be talking about you being a little bit caveman-like, some of you as well. And you know what? If you are, you have no shame, because here I am. And at times, I am very caveman-like. Cuckoo clock. Tab. Tab also has to do with music. People could be talking about you learning tab, or learning how to read tab, or learning how to play music in some way. Some people feel like that would be the next step for you, is to learn how to play music. Fabulous. People could also be talking about somebody being very jealous or envious of you for what you have or the attention you have or the gifts that you get or something along those lines. And the plans they made to destroy that in some way. Damn it, my fucking comments disappeared, guys. Ugh. Well, if I end up getting a payment for a reading, I will start a second half or second part. And we can answer that question on the second part. It's not that hot right now. And I just turned off my air conditioner. It's actually pretty fucking cool in here. So I don't know why it's being fucking retarded. But yeah, it is. Anyway, table. Craft. So if you're trying to comment, sorry. Here in about 10 minutes, I will shut this off and make a second part so that we can have the comments back up there. Wages. Weak. Weak like lack of strength as well as weak like a week. Takeaway. People take away a lot after their experiences with you. I feel like people learn a lot from you. Caw. 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 Fast. Fastball. Easy street. Easy street. You know what? There has been a lot about Annie on here today. So somebody actually really could have tried to pretend in some way to be you or to be a guardian of you in some way, to be able to earn or keep something that was yours in some way. And if that's the case, people are definitely talking about that. Talking about the nasty things that people have done to take from you and to keep you down in some way. Bat. Ball. Like crying, bawling. Baby. Becky. Karen. People could be talking about the choices you made in your life to start a family when you had so many other options open to you, because a lot of people have been talking about your intelligence too. But you know what? If your priority and what you wanted most in life was that, then that's what you wanted most in life. That's what made you happiest. And everybody else, if they don't like it, can eat a dick. Raft. Boating. Take and bake pizza again. I don't know. There's take and bake pizza here, guys. Somebody here could be really hungry right now. If you're really hungry, eat. Quit worrying about it. Just eat. Bay. Tay. Tarot with Tay just came to my mind. Way. Weapon. Maybe she's here. Or maybe somebody here watches her frequently. Boy. Or maybe she's here. Has been for a while. So, we are going to start that second half, guys. That way I can have my comments back, because it irritates me when it's not here. So I will see you guys in the second half. This is getting really interesting. I feel like there's going to be a lot of shit coming up in that half. See you guys over there.